jacket still hangs on the back of that chair. Faded leather, frayed at the seams. Photograph curling in a dusty old frame. You're laughing like you never had to leave. I still drive down that dead-end road, windows down, radio low. Every turn feels like a ghost of who we used to be. Electric heartache running through these wires in my chest. Every memory hits me like a lightning in my breath. We were young, we were wild, we were sure it wouldn't break. Now I'm living with the echo of this electric heartache. Coffee getting cold on the counter again. Morning stretch a little too long. Your name almost slips when I talk to my friends. Then I bury it deep in a song. I still taste that first July rain. Bare feet, back roads, tangled names. How do moments fade to gray when they still burn in me? If I could call you up tonight, would you answer? Would it feel right? Or would we both pretend we're fine while every word cuts like a live wire inside? Electric heartache running through these wires in my chest. Electric heartache. You left your sweater on my chair. Still smells like summer in that spare room air. Faded Polaroids in a coffee tin. I keep opening the past, letting yesterday in. Love in broken chords, playing on and on inside me. Every rise and every fall still hits so sweet, so slightly. But I still hum the song we started. Love in broken chords echoes through this half-healed heart, yeah. Oh, blue Chevy on a gravel road, your hand out the window, catching wind like gold. Mixtape warping in the dashboard heat. You sang the wrong words, it still sounded complete. Found your letter in a sweater, back of the second row. Coffee stain on the corner, like we left it there on purpose. I could hear your laughter in the creases of the page. Every word a Polaroid, fading at the edges. trying to believe. Some days I swear I see you in strangers on the street. Then the crowd moves like a curtain, and it's only me. From a borrowed truth, you laughed so hard that the glasses shook. My heart changed hands on that second look. Your jacket smelled like smoke in June. Old jukebox humming some faded tune. You traced my name on the window. Steam said, don't wake me if this is a dream. Between whiskey and you, I can't tell what I'm running to. Is it the burning jacket in the closet, ticket stubs in the pocket, folded tight. All our plans in faded ink, little ghosts of Saturday nights. You said we'd never lose this feeling. I still hear it in the hallway. I live alone with all these seasons. You're everywhere, you're everywhere. I'm lonely, but alive, breathing in the echoes of our time. Your shadow on the wall still fits with mine. I'm lonely, but alive, learning how to live between the lines of holding on and knowing you were mine. Coffee cup with your lipstick, still a ring on the table, stained and brown. Talk out loud like you're listening, and let the quiet settle down. I drive the long way past your corner, street we said we'd someday leave behind. Every stoplight flickers like a warning to turn around, but I just glide. I'm lonely, but alive, breathing in the echoes of our time. Your shadow on the wall still fits with mine. I'm lonely, but alive, learning how to live between the lines of holding on and knowing you were mine. I used to think forever, man, we'd walk the same old road. Now forever is the courage to sleep in a half-cold bed alone. empty stage, coffee cold in my hand. They stacked the chairs, swept our names from the stands. Your set list folded in the pocket of my worn-out coat. I hum that chorus, every line catches in my throat. After the last chord, I still hear you ringing in the rafters, shaking every room. All of the nights we thought love was the crowd's roar, I'm standing in silence after the last chord. Backseat nights tuned you in on the dial. Dashboard glow kissed your cheek for a while. Old green exit where I almost said stay with me. You laughed it off, drove on into the memory. Somewhere you're dancing to a song I don't know. I'm here rewinding every echo, every show. If I could fade in from these shadows in the wings, I'd walk to your spotlight just to hear your heart sing. Somewhere you're dancing to a song I don't know. I'm here rewinding every echo, every show. If I could fade in from these shadows in the wings, I'd walk to your spotlight just to hear your heart sing. Found your jacket in the closet, faded ticket in the sleeve, coffee stains and late night letters. Every thread pulls out a seam. I hear your key in the old front door, but it's just the wind again. I reach across the empty sheets like I'm gonna find your hand. I'm screaming in silence right here beside you in my mind. faded light. I talk out loud to the hallway frame, where your frozen smile still stays. You laugh in every photograph, then the color slips away. You were Sunday morning headlights. You were headlights in the rain. I was always half a heartbeat late, chasing what I couldn't say. If you can hear me somewhere, past the distance, past the time, know I kept you, every version, in the quiet of my mind. Old photograph on the kitchen table, coffee gone cold, but I still sit here. Late afternoon, spilling gold through the window, talking to the silence like you're near. Echoes of your name down these worn out hallways in my heart. Every little word you ever said, still pulling all the broken pieces apart. I close my eyes and there you are again, in the echoes of your name. Lights going out in the house beside me, but I stay up, tracing every frame, soft as a prayer that I keep repeating. My heart beats in the echoes of your name. Edges curl like we got warm too. Sunset spilling over your shoulders. I still see the younger you. Parking lot after the movie. Windows fogged from how hard we laughed. You said, one day this will be nothing. Funny how it's all I have. So let me break you. If something has to fall, let it be my heart. I'll take the hit for two. I'll carry every crack, keep you in the light, not in the dark. If you need someone to lose, I'd rather it be me than watching you come apart. So let me break for you. Let me break for you. Driving home past our old exit, I can feel you in that right-hand turn. Quiet radio, midnight traffic, every red light starts to burn. You don't have to be the strong one, you don't have to fake the brave. Lean your weight into these arms now. I was built to bend, not break. If every dream we had is fading, if we're running out of days, I'll be the first one down, love, so you can walk away. So let me break for you. If something has to fall, let it be my heart. I'll take the hit We were kids on that back porch, August air and our cheap wine. You traced hearts in the wood grain, said someday you'll be mine. The radio hummed in the background, your old jacket around my knees. Every chord that I play now still smells like those nights, those dreams. I'm crying through the strings. Every note pulls you closer, every bend I feel you there, in the spaces between, in the spaces between. I'm crying through the strings, where your touch used to linger. Let the echo confess what my mouth never sings. I'm crying through the strings. Found your face in a shoebox, faded ink on a train ticket. We were running from small town clocks, swore the world had to make room for us. Now the nights feel a bit longer, same moon in a different sky. I keep turning this same old riff just to hear our goodbye. I don't call, you don't write, but I hold you every night. In the fret buzz, in the slight slide, in the shake of my tired right hand. If you ever hear this song in some bar, through the bad sound, know it's you in the background. I'm still reaching across the years. I'm crying through the strings. Found your jacket in the closet, smell like smoke and summer rain. Polaroids curled at the edges, we were laughing, half insane. You were driving way past midnight, windows down the dashboard. like the future didn't know. I'm still drunk on you, on the way you said my name, all the little out of focus nights we never framed. I'm still high on us, on the things we thought we'd do. Years have passed and I'm stone cold sober, but I'm still drunk on you. Coffee cup with chipped off china, ring of brown you left that day. Said you'd write me from the coastline, then your letters washed away. I got older, I got careful, paid my bills and slept by 10. But some nights that old guitar line takes me right back there again. Maybe we were made to be just a half-finished song in a cheap bar room, but I still feel your hand on the wheel every time that thunder rolls through the room. I don't chase ghosts, I don't chase you, but my heart still leans like it used to do. And I'm stone cold sober, but I'm still drunk on you. Coffee gone cold on the nightstand, old Polaroid spread on the bed. Your jacket still hangs on the door frame, like it might slip on your shoulders again. We were two kids in a small town, borrowed your dad's worn-out car, windows down. August was breathing, every turn felt like touching the stars. Slow dance with pain. but the first few lines never went away. Maybe we did all we could. Maybe we just lost our way. I toast the years on this bedside table, and I drink to the girl I was that day. Left your sweater on my chair, smell like rain and cigarette. I still fold it like a prayer. Found that ticket in my drawer, one-way ride to who we were, faded ink, but I remember more. Laughing hard in that old car, driving circles just to feel unsure. Dark roses and regret, blooming in a glass by the bed. Every petal holds a word that we never said. I still reach across the sheets for the touch I never get. Loving you is all I have. Dark roses and regret. Sunday records, coffee cold, you in jeans, barefoot grin, spinning slow, pretending we were bold. You trace maps on my back, said someday we'll run and not look back. If I call your name in the quiet, would you turn around again or keep walking down that hallway like we were strangers, almost friends? I replay the final door slam like a movie I can't forget. Every frame in black and crimson, every frame is what we left. Oh, cafe on the corner still smells like you and smoke. Our names carved in the table, half a promise, half a joke. You stirred sugar in your coffee, said someday we'll leave this town. I laughed like I didn't need you, didn't know what I'd found. Forever ends tonight, in this quiet, in this light. All the roads I didn't take lead me back to my mistakes. If I could hold you like I did back then, I'd lose you right instead of lose you when the truth cuts clear in the middle of my mind. How did we let forever end tonight? Your old letters in a shoebox, ink has faded, hurts the same. Ticket stubs and folded pictures, every date I know by name. You were dreaming out the window, I was staring at my feet. You were ready for the fire, I was scared of the heat. You're somewhere with somebody. Do you ever taste that rain on that August night, still falling on the roof and on my shame? If I called you in the darkness, would you know my voice by heart? Or am I just another story you had to tear apart? Coffee cup rings on the table, dust in the air where the sun falls slow. Old Polaroids curled on the counter, every corner says your name in low. Your jacket still hangs by the doorway, sleeves rolled the way you left that night. Radio hums that faded love song, I still mouth your part, it still fits right. Kiss me through goodbye, like we never walk away. Hold me in this almost, where we get one more yesterday. If you're leaving with the sunrise, at least look me in the eye. Love me like it's forever, kiss me through goodbye. I trace your note on the fridge door, ink bled soft from all the times I cried. Back still written like a promise. Funny how forever never tried. Maybe we were perfect in the past tense, maybe we were better in the dark. But your ghost still dances in the hallway, clicking to the beating of my heart. Old sweater on your chair still smells like autumn rain. Coffee rings on the table where we traced each other's names. You laughed at my bad movies, left your records on my floor. Every song still feels like you walking through that door. Stay until it hurts, till the morning finds us crying. Hold me through the worst, even if we both are swore you'd never leave me, then you learn how to say goodbye. There's a dent in your old pillow from the way you used to turn. I lie there in the quiet, counting every lesson burned. Maybe we were just too young, too proud to bend, too scared to run. Still I keep a light on low in the window of my soul. If you ever miss this room, it's the way we fumbled through. You can find me where it aches, waiting in the space you made, waiting in the space you made. Found your jacket in the corner, smell the autumn on the sleeves. We were younger in that flannel, saying things we have believed. Oh, cassette on the table, faded label, cracked clear case. I press play and there we are, every word, every wasted day. Whiskey tears running down a Polaroid night, laughing till we both caught fire, then we burned out of sight. Whiskey tears on the letters that I never sent. You were my beautiful accident. I still taste you here in these whiskey tears. We were steady as a bar stool on a floor that liked to shake, spilling promises like shot glass dreams. Found your jacket in the closet. Smell like summer, dust and rain. Faded ticket in the pocket, 2 hearts scribbled by my name. Broken promises blue, that's the song we're still stuck to. Every word we swore was true echoes in this empty room. Broken promises blues, I still taste that Friday moon. You were mine, at least I knew, till the morning took you to. Polaroids along the mirror, all our smiles, but one-eyed cries. You said, love, I'll never leave you. Funny how forever flies. I still drive past your old street, windows down, your ghost in the breeze. Every red light feels like August. Every green says, come back to me. Your jacket still hangs on the back of that chair. Faded leather, frayed at the seams. Photograph curling in a dusty old frame. You're laughing like you never had to leave. I still drive down that dead-end road, windows down, radio low. Every turn feels like a ghost of who we used to be. Electric heartache running through these wires in my chest. Every memory hits me like a lightning in my breath. We were young, we were wild, we were sure it wouldn't break. stretch a little too long. Your name almost slips when I talk to my friends. Then I bury it deep in a song. I still taste that first July rain, bare feet, back roads, tangled names. How do moments fade to gray when they still burn in me? Electric heartache running through these wires in my chest. Every memory hits me like a lightning in my breath. We were young, we were wild, we were sure it wouldn't break. If I could call you up tonight, would you answer? Would it feel right? Or would we both pretend we're fine? Well, every word cuts like a live wire old sweater in the back of the drawer. Smells like autumn in your cologne. Polaroids curled at the corners, faded colors, but the feeling's still bold. We were barefoot, drunk on the future, on the hood of that rusty car. Watch the clouds rewrite our stories. Thought the sky would keep us from scars. Burn me gently, like the sun on an August morning. Let the past just warm my skin, not tear me open. Hold me softly in the embers of the life we wanted. Let the memories stay, but the ashes blow away. I still drive past your old apartment, catch my breath at the yellow light. Every window could be your shadow. Every song could be that night. I don't need forever, just a moment that's kind. A quiet little corner in the back of my mind, where you're laughing but the ashes blow away.